Hey there. Welcome to my park, Bronx. I want to take you on a little trip uh, down memory lane. Not for long. I grew up in the Midwest, a small working class community in Minnesota. My father worked. He was a laborer in a nursery. He'd leave early in the morning, come back late at night. I rarely saw him, so when my dad would leave, my mom would have a few nips, and then she'd get her kicks by beating the shit out of me for a while. I'm not complaining. This is not like a poor me, sob, oh, poor me kind of shit. No, it's not. You do that, and it all falls apart, I got used to it. I had to get used to it. I mean, you buck up, I got used to it. And I'm not complaining. Big deal. All right. Then she'd go on drinking for the rest of the day. Anyway, there was a family that lived across the street. They had a dog named Prince. It was a German Shepherd mix. Really sweet dog. Really sweet dog. I used to go over there and play with the dog all the time. And the Marengos, the family that lived there, I don't even know why I tell you the name. It doesn't really matter, they're all dead. This is way back in the 60s, so never mind. They let me come over and play with the dog, in the backyard. One day that dog had pups. And they had a son and a daughter. They were really excited about it. They would say, hey, Dan, come on over, see the pups. Prince had pups. And I was really excited too, because I really developed a relationship with Prince. And they took me upstairs and showed me the pups, snuggled around the mom, having their meal. It was sweet, And they eventually let me take care of the dog, when they were away. And every once in a while, they'd ask me, hey, Dan, could you spend a couple of hours with Prince? We got to go somewhere. So I did. And this one particular day, I remember going over there, and Prince was asleep, and the pups were gathered in their little crib beside Prince. And I took the crib, and I didn't really think about it. It just happened all at once. Took the crib to the bathroom, and I filled up the tub as much as I could. And my intention was I was going to give the pups a little wash. I wanted to clean them up. But I remember I took the first pup. It was like so small. It fit in the palm of my hand, breathing really hard, but I was very careful, and I cleaned the pup off, and then I thought, what if I put the dog under the water? And when I did that for a second, the dog would wriggle, like it didn't like that. And that got me kind of excited. I went, wow. So I took the pup, and I held it under, and the little pup would wriggle in my hand. It's amazing how strong the little pups are, because they almost got out of my hand. Struggled and struggled and struggled and struggled, until finally it went limp. And I remember the sensation in my body. And I remember having an erection, this tremendous erection in my pants. And I remember squeezing my hand until I heard the snap. And I went from pup to pup, held it underwater, squirming, getting really hard. And then I would snap the neck, like a pencil snapping. I went through each dog, 12 in all, until they were all like floating on the water. And I had such an erection. And I masturbated right there. I masturbated into the tub. And mind you, I'm, at this point, 8 years old, about 7 3/4 years. And the power I felt. The power. I can't explain it really. And I don't talk about it much, you know. This is like the second time I've told that story to anyone. And even now I feel that tingle in the groin, that rising heat, the prick at the back of the rising cock. And you just know, if you think about it a little bit more, you can go on and you can do anything. So yeah, that's my story from my childhood. Wasn't exactly a Leave It to Beaver childhood. I didn't even like that show. But it was my childhood, and life went on. I'm still here, so I must be doing something right. I'm known to be a really skillful liar. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.